Hi everybody and welcome to Friday, September 24th. So for everybody, I'm going to be going over what we will be doing in class today. My honors classes, you started your annotations yesterday, but I'm not going to go over them in a video format until Monday because I want to make sure not just my honors classes are familiar with annotations, but also my 3-4. So just hold off on that video until then. Alright, so let's get into what we'll be doing for today. For today, you guys are my honors classes and my standards class. We're doing our 30-day writing challenge. We're doing day 19. I'll go over the prompt in just a moment, and our annotations for the other side of the sky. Okay, and I'll briefly touch on that as well. Today's announcements. Today's evens 2, 4, 6, 8. 6-week grades are due. As you guys know, my last day to turn in everything was on Thursday. Okay, all the assignments are going to be closing when you guys come back, and for homework, it's due Tuesday. I want to make sure the grading period's closed before I take in any new grades. So those will be your vocab predictions and your annotations. So those will be the first things you guys see as the grading period does actually close. Okay, then your 30-day writing challenge. I know it says day 9. It's day 19. Some of you guys are grilling me in class. Today's prompt is, when I'm angry, I sometimes blink. So what do you do when you're angry? Okay? So you guys are going to write for the full 10 minutes. For my honors classes, I'm going to give you a little bit of time to continue on with these annotations. Remember, you are annotating in Cami. Again, I'm going to touch on this on Monday once I make sure all my classes are annotating. Okay, let's get into what we'll be doing once I finish giving you guys time to annotate in class, or for my 3-4. I wanted to play a brief game because it is Fun Friday, but we're going to be doing a brief game with annotations. So, you guys did a annotation scavenger hunt in class where I handed you a copy of our story, The Other Side of the Sky, and you and your team found the following evidence in your The Other Side of the Sky packets. For each section, you had to highlight a certain color, which was yellow or greens in some cases, for your evidence, and you had to annotate in the side. So you had to look for specific textual evidence when you were reading and as a group, okay? Once you've answered the question and gotten it right, you collected the pieces of paper that were waiting for you by the white projector, these little pieces of colored paper, and you had only 1 to 2 Chromebooks in full screen mode for this game, okay? You guys had to work together because this was a competition. So for example, annotation 1. On the other side of the sky, we meet our protagonist, Farah Ahmedi. In your packet, I had you guys go ahead and annotate what Ahmedi and her mother were desperate to do. A little bit of a typo right there, but what were they desperate to do? Okay, the answer, if you look through the story, they were desperate to escape to Pakistan. That's part of the reason it's part of the title, the escape to Pakistan. If you got this right as a group, you highlighted the passage with the answer and you were able to annotate the answer on the side. You went to the back and you picked up 2 black pieces. Then you moved on to the second annotation. In your packet, annotate the following evidence. While people push to get past the border gates, Pakistani guards use what to keep the people back? The answer would have been weapons or guns, as they were pushing these people back, okay? If you got that and you found it in the text, highlighted it, wrote the answer on the side, you picked up 2 blue pieces. You did this for all 20 annotations. I do give you a free pass after a while, okay? Once you do get to slide 23 and you made it past all your annotations, you're going to use those game pieces that your runners picked up during your annotations, and you are going to create the following image into a beautiful mosaic, because as we talked about, mosaics are an important part of Islamic culture and technically Middle Eastern culture as well. I had you guys recreate some of the mountainous views of Pakistan, as we talked about, you know, the mountains and the goat paths that Farah had to cross through. So I had you guys recreate that picture, and I had some really interesting results. So that was pretty cool. Alright guys, and that was it for our Friday. We did a little bit more annotations. We had a fun game while we were at it. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me before or after school. Send me an email and I'll help you guys out. Other than that, I'll see you guys in class.